Hello, I'm Emma Watson. We have an urgent mission to complete by 2030, and I really need your help. We need to fight global inequality, end extreme poverty, and respect our planet. Watch this film to find out how you can use your creativity and power to help us achieve these goals. Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? I was just saying that we have to use our creative superpowers to achieve the United Nations global goals. How? Although the Earth is just a tiny speck in space, it seems enormous to us when we're on it. The global goals can seem huge too. But if you focus on fixing the things where you live, you can make a big difference. There are 3 ways you can help. You can invent, innovate, and campaign. So buckle up and let's take a lightning flight around the world to see what young people are doing already. First stop is Istanbul in Turkey, where we meet Elif. She's an inventor. Like many big cities, there's a lot of pollution in Istanbul. Some caused by petroleum-based plastics. Elif wasn't happy about that and wondered what she could do. So she invented a new natural plastic made from banana skins. No, seriously. It's cheap, easy to recycle, and you can make it in your own kitchen. And if you like banana desserts, you can't really lose. Unless you eat too much. So, let's talk about toilets. This is Rohit. He lives in Bangalore in India. The population there is growing very quickly, and so is all the, waste. A regular toilet uses 6 litres of water each time it's flushed. This is too much where water's scarce. So Rohit invented a toilet that saves 50% of that water. He called it the vacuum flush. His invention won an international science prize, and now he's flushed with his own success, as it were. You can be an innovator, be creative, and think about how to improve the way we live. Take urban creators in North Philadelphia. This amazing group of teenagers reclaimed derelict land in a dangerous, run-down neighbourhood. They built a thriving farm where they grow fresh food and now supply hundreds of local homes and restaurants. Life Do Grow Farm has transformed the community and made it healthier and safer for everyone. Now, let's go to Nigeria, which has one of the fastest growing populations in the world. This is Team Charis, a group of brilliant girls who are solving a big problem. Team Charis realised that in parts of Nigeria, lots of people get sick because rubbish isn't cleaned up properly. So they created Discardius, a phone app to report waste and have it taken away safely by eco-friendly cars. See? Sometimes a healthier world is just one great idea away. You could be a campaigner. Malati and Isabel are sisters from Bali. They've been on a mission to stop plastic bags from harming their beautiful island home. Millions of plastic bags end up in the ocean. They pollute the water and harm marine life. Malati and Isabel decided enough was enough. They organised petitions and beach clean-ups, and now their efforts have convinced their governor to ban plastic bags in Bali by 2018. Finally, let's go to Jordan. This is Mazoon from Syria. She used to live in a refugee camp. Many girls in the camp had to marry so young that they had to give up their education. Mazoon thought this was a big mistake, and she waged a campaign to convince parents to keep their daughters in school and not make them marry too young. All girls have a right to a great education. And just look at what one educated girl can achieve with enough determination. Young inventors, innovators and campaigners everywhere are changing the world for good. And so can you. You just need to care, get creative and collaborate. If we all do that, by 2030 we can really make the global goals a reality. I'm just saying.
Morning everyone. So for my exhibition I did gender inequality and equality. So I went from class to class handing out pins to people to support gender inequality and gender-based violence. I'm so proud of this because people have started to notice the effect that it has and how it affects many people in the world. So I gave out purple and white ribbons to people from standard 4 to standard 7. The white ribbon represented gender-based violence and the purple ribbon represents people in experience of inequality.
For my exhibition action, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to defend yourself through some self-defense. These things are easier when you have a partner, but if you do not have a partner, you can either visualize that you have one or visualize what the scenario that you would be in if they're getting attacked. Thank you.
She was about to be attacked when the attacker grabbed her by the hair. So she got a grip of his hand, turned around, and then she kneed him and then pepper sprayed him so she could get free.
Hello, everybody. This is my introductory podcast to my podcast series on mental health. I will be providing knowledge and information about the topic mental health. I'll also be providing ways to cope with mental health illnesses such as anxiety or depression. Hopefully, I'll be able to help, if not one of you, then some of you. Remember, this is a safe space. This is our space. Hello everybody, this is my first formal episode on my mental health series, A Safe Space, Our Space. Now in this episode, I'm going to be addressing that you are normal. If you experience any mental health illness such as depression or anxiety, you are normal. Around 48% of people in the US suffer from anxiety, and 60% of people in the US suffer from depression. You are not alone. You are perfectly normal. Whether you suffer from loneliness, depression, or anxiety, whatever, you are perfectly normal. Nothing is wrong with you. And you need to remember that. You need to remember that you are beautiful, you are kind, you are amazing. You are the best person that you are. Because there's no other option. Everybody feels sad or stressed or nervous from time to time. And just because you feel it extra more doesn't mean that you're some alien. You need to remember that. I'll be giving information on mental health, but if you want a serious opinion, I highly suggest you go and get help if you are suffering from a mental health illness. The first step is recognizing that you are. Once you recognize that you are that you are suffering from a mental health illness, you will then feel somewhat freedom because you have acknowledged that you have a problem that you can fix. You can fix that problem. Once you acknowledge that you have one, then you can fix it and add on to the help. If you want some serious opinions on information like this, I highly recommend checking out the YouTube channel Kurskzat in a nutshell. That is KURZGESAGT. They have some great videos which include loneliness, the lack of dissatisfaction, and depression. There are also many other sources that I will state in other podcasts. Remember, share this podcast as much as you possibly can, because I want to help as many people as I can. So if you share, you're not only helping yourself, but you're also helping whoever decides to listen to this podcast, because you shared it. And technology has come so far, so it's just in a click. Remember, any questions that you have, consult with me. I will answer them absolutely. This is a safe space. This is our space.